2025 season so far, where do you feel McLaren make the most progress?
I mean, a lot of hard work was done in the off season by Neom Mclaren and by our partners Nissan to ensure that we have I think a stronger package globally, like in qualifying and efficiency wise. We made some big gains.
Does the Gen3 Evo meet your expectations, and do you think with how powerful the attack mode is right now that the FIA and Formula E just have to take a look at some of the rules?
I think something needs tweaking. Because yeah, you're right. Everybody now just leaves their attack until right to the end, and it's just a flat-out sprint at the end on who's got more attack mode at the end. Yeah. So I think that can be adjusted. But yeah, certainly I'm impressed with what the Gen3 Evo brings, especially with the all-wheel drive.
Yes. It's a PitBoost weekend. What are your expectations for it here in Monaco?
Score some good points twice. Bring the car home in one piece both days and score some points.
Yeah, because the PitBoost, with the pit lane, is not as big as it is in Jeddah.
Yeah. With the PitBoost, sorry. Yes. Yeah, with the PitBoost, that's going to be interesting. It's going to be tight and narrow. As you can see, the lines aren't yet made. These are from last year's Formula One. It'll be interesting, that's for sure.
Do you prepare differently for Monaco than other straight tracks?
Nope. And the reason, like I used to when I was a junior driver, when I first started coming here, I used to let it get in my head, like, wow, we're racing Monaco, It means so much, There's 25 points for a win. It's just the same as last week and next week. So yeah, it's a lovely experience to be able to come here and drive some of the best race cars in the world around this incredible city, and I really enjoy it. Maybe I enjoy it more than some other weekends, but it doesn't necessarily mean anymore.
I have last serious question.
Yes.
Have you seen that you can buy your nose cone from last year from the cash?
Oh, from this crash here?
Yes.
Oh, really?
I was in a shop here. Yeah. And I saw your nose cone. I will show you because I made a.
If I walk in there then and will they give it to me?
I have no clue.
Because that
I just saw it yesterday.
Silly little crash cost me a load of time, effort, and
you can buy it.
Look at this. Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah, but it's a shop and we walked in.
Do they want me to sign it?
I don't know. Maybe you should have a look at it.
Where's the shop? I want to go and see
it. Is the Ferrari shop?
Anyway.
Do you have any unusual superstitions?
No, again, I used to when I was a young driver. I had a pair of pants that I wore for ages after I won in GP2 for the first time. I used to put my left glove on for my right glove. I used to only get in from the right-hand side. But just put the stuff on and let's go. I don't care anymore.
If your life was a racing movie, what would it be called?
I don't know. Maybe like Underdog.
Which Formula E driver would survive the longest in a zombie apocalypse?
Lucas. He's quite intelligent. He'd probably have some connections somewhere. I think his dad sells weapons, so that would help.
What is the best thing you have ate after a race?
Oh, when you have a really good result and you have like a good steak or a nice pizza, always nice.
Pick another Formula E driver as your wingman. Who would it be and why?
Well, right now I'm going to say Taylor, aren't I? Because he's good and it's quite good fun winding him up and being his mate. So say Taylor. But if it wasn't Taylor, then I'd say Jake Hughes, Antonio, Mitch, people like that.
If you have to pitch to convince someone to watch Formula E in 60 seconds, what would you say to them?
I mean, some of the best racing drivers in the world with some of the best teams in the world with current technology going wheel to wheel, not just close but millimetre to millimetre around some of the most iconic cities in the world. What's not to love?
I mean, I always say I'm biased because Formula E is always great racing, definitely here in Monaco, so yeah. I agree with you.
Cool.
Predict the next podium.
Predict the next podium. I'm going to say Taylor to win and become the youngest ever winner.
I've been waiting for that.
I'm going to say I've helped him out and I've hung on in there to have a gritty second place. And Mitch Evans